Will you look at this mess? Have you ever found yourself feeling overwhelmed by the chaos of your living space? Well, as you can see, you're not alone. Today we're going to talk about creating an environment that truly benefits you. Hello my precious blueberries, it's your girl Bianca Rice here, your companion in both cleanliness and contemplation. You see, when we talk about environment, we normally mean everything that is around us, our immediate physical space, where we live and work, what we do in our free time, and also all the people we meet, friends, family and colleagues. But it's actually not just about all the material stuff that surrounds us. What we often forget about is the mental and emotional landscapes we navigate daily. That's what I want to talk about today, because it all starts in our heads. How we perceive and interpret our surroundings starts with how we are set up and how we think. And let me tell you, 90% of people don't even realize just how much power their thoughts have. Yes, you heard that right. Most of us go through life underestimating the impact of our internal dialogue and mindset on our external reality. We really shape our own reality. This isn't just some new age mumbo jumbo, it's a concept backed by psychology and even philosophy. For example, have you ever heard of self-fulfilling prophecies? Let me tell you a little bit about it. A self-fulfilling prophecy is a psychological phenomenon where a belief or expectation, whether true or not, influences behavior in a way that causes the belief to come true. This concept can be both positive and negative, depending on the nature of the belief. Let's imagine, for example, a wife named Sarah, who believes she's terrible at keeping her house clean. This belief affects her actions. When Sarah looks at her messy living room, she feels overwhelmed and discouraged, thinking, "What's the point? I'll never be able to keep this place tidy." Because of this belief, she doesn't make an effort to clean regularly. The clutter and mess continue to accumulate, reinforcing Sarah's belief that she is bad at housekeeping. Every time she looks at the untidy space, she feels more disheartened and her initial belief becomes a reality. Not really great, is it? Now let's consider another person named Emily, who believes she is excellent at maintaining a clean and organized home. She approaches her daily chores with a positive attitude, thinking, "I enjoy keeping my space clean, and I'm good at it." Because of this belief, she establishes a routine for tidying up, organizes her belongings efficiently, and takes pride in her clean living environment. Emily's proactive approach and consistent effort lead to a spotless, well-maintained home. This positive outcome reinforces Emily's belief that she is indeed great at homemaking. Each time she sees her tidy space, she feels more motivated to keep it that way, making her belief a reality. You see, self-fulfilling prophecies highlight the incredible power of our own thoughts and beliefs in shaping our realities. They remind us that by changing our mindset, we can alter our behaviors and, consequently, our outcomes. This concept underscores the importance of positive thinking, self-belief, and the influence of expectations, whether our own or those imposed by others. And this, my precious blueberries, is applicable to all aspects of life. Really, please believe me when I say this. Most of us just aren't even aware of all the negative slush that keeps recycling in our heads and keeps us down. In German, there's this pretty fitting idiom, wie man in den Wald hineinruft, so schallt es heraus. that translates to, as you shout into the woods, so it echoes back out. This phrase is often used to describe the concept of karma, or the idea that what you put out into the world will come back to you. And this literally starts with our thoughts. Thoughts always come before actions. Mind patterns are always established before we start doing things. What goes around comes around is a similar phrase in English that conveys the same idea. It suggests that the actions and behaviors we exhibit will ultimately come back to us, often in the form of consequences or repercussions. In a broader sense, those phrases can be applied to various aspects of life, as I said before, such as relationships, work, or personal growth. It encourages us to be mindful of our thoughts and their potential impact on us, as well as to be prepared for the consequences of our choice. Now, before I go into some recommendations on how to change our internal mind patterns, I want to give a shout out to 2 of my subscribers. I want to thank Brie L, who waited patiently the last couple of months for my next videos, and also Marcelo Cloro -US9IP, who commented recently and encouraged me to upload more often. Also thank you to all my other viewers who leave comments and likes. I'm grateful to all of you and really appreciate it. Also let me know in the comments what you think of this new style of video with the voiceover. Do you like it? Now that we know that all we have to do to create an environment that benefits us is start with thinking that is good for us, here is how we could approach this. Jordan Peterson, a renowned psychologist, has a rule that I find particularly enlightening. Treat yourself like someone you are responsible for helping. Think about that for a moment. How often do we neglect our own needs and well-being? How often do we speak to ourselves in ways we would never speak to a friend or loved one? It's time to change that. In real life, this means being kind to yourself. It means setting boundaries, saying no when you need to, and yes to the things that nurture your soul. It means recognizing that you are worthy of love, care and respect, especially from yourself. Start believing that everything you touch turns out great. Imagine the power of that belief when you approach tasks and challenges with the mindset that you are capable and that success is inevitable. You set yourself up for a positive outcome. Another thing is to have faith. The universe, God, or whatever higher power you believe in, only ever wants the best for you. Embrace this truth. Know that you are supported in your journey and that every step you take is guided by a force that loves you unconditionally. This shift in perspective can be transformative. It can change the way you interact with the world and the way the world interacts with you. But let's be real, you also need to simply declutter your mind, just like you would declutter your home. Imagine your mind as a living room filled with unnecessary items, old newspapers, broken furniture, and knickknacks you no longer need. These items take up space, making it difficult to move around and enjoy the room. Similarly, negative and unproductive thoughts can clutter your mind, making it hard to focus on what truly matters and to see the beauty and opportunities in your life. To declutter your mind, you need to let go of thoughts that don't serve you, much like you would discard items that no longer have a place in your home. These thoughts might include self-doubt, guilt, or worry about things you can't control. Just as you might create piles for what to keep, donate, or throw away when organizing a room, you can sort your thoughts. Acknowledge them, but decide which ones are useful and let go of those that aren't. Practicing mindfulness and meditation is akin to regular housekeeping for your mind. Think of mindfulness as the daily tidying up you do to keep your space neat and orderly. It involves being present in the moment and aware of your thoughts, feelings, and surroundings without judgment. When you practice mindfulness, you notice when a negative thought enters your mind, and you can choose to release it rather than letting it create clutter. Meditation is like a deep cleaning session. It involves setting aside dedicated time to focus inward, calming the mental clutter and creating a peaceful inner environment. Just as a deep clean can make your home feel refreshed and rejuvenated, meditation can bring clarity and tranquility to your mind. Surrounding yourself with positivity in your mental space is similar to decorating your home with items that bring you joy and comfort. This means spending time with people who uplift and inspire you, just as you would choose to fill your home with loved ones who make you feel happy and supported. Avoid those who bring negativity into your life, much like you would avoid keeping items that don't spark joy. Consuming content that educates and motivates you is like choosing decor that reflects your values and passions. Whether it's reading books, watching videos, or following inspirational social media accounts, fill your mental space with information and stories that encourage personal growth and positivity. Lastly, nurture your emotional environment. Pay attention to your feelings and honor them. It's okay to have a bad day. It's okay to feel down sometimes. But don't let those feelings define your own reality. Learn from them and move forward with a renewed sense of purpose and positivity. Remember, you have the power to shape your environment, both inside and out. Start today. Start now. Believe in your ability to create a life that benefits you, and watch as your world transforms in beautiful and unexpected ways. Thank you for joining me today, my precious blueberries. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. Share this video with anybody who needs a little boost in their life. Until next time, keep shining and keep believing in yourself. You are amazing and you deserve all the good things this world has to offer.